What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for day 10 of the 25 Days of Fate, and in today's video I am going to be taking a look at the servants that I most want going forward into 2019. So I have my current support setup on the screen right now, and this is kind of like my ideal setup with my best or favorite servants in the game. And there's a few spots that I definitely want to improve upon, namely Sabers, Riders, Assassins. Those are the three that I really want to improve on. I don't have any 5-star riders currently in the game, and the Cleopatra I had was a lucky pull, just I did one random pull to get her. I wanted her mainly because she is illustrated by the artist of the Danganronpa series, so she wasn't really planned in as one of my main characters for Assassins, so hopefully I can upgrade at that position going forward. But other than that, I did have a really successful 2018. I did get Ishtar, Karna, Jalter, and Kualter, who were some of my most sought after servants. If you guys remember my previous video, I did also get Summer Saber Archer, and that was a really good pull as well. I didn't get the Mordred, you know, that kind of sucked, but overall I think I had some really good pulls in 2018, and hopefully I can improve upon that in 2019. So what I'm doing for this video is I'm going to take one servant that I want that's currently available, and then I will show one servant that I want that is not currently available, and that will be coming into the game in 2019 and beyond. So I'm going to start with the Sabers. I'm going to pick one from each class and just go on. I don't know how much I'm going to talk about the characters, but I'll just kind of explain why I want the character and maybe a little bit extra. I don't know. So first up for the Sabers is going to be Okita Souji. So she was on the previous list, I believe, and she is, in my opinion, the best Saber currently in the game. But I don't really want her for that. I just primarily want her for her character design and her appearance. I'm a huge fan of that style of character, and there aren't really too many Sabers in the game that I currently really like. So this decision was pretty easy, in my opinion. As for the Saber that is not currently in the game, that is going to be Miyamoto Musashi. So she will be the best Saber in the game once she does hit global, and she will dethrone Okita Souji. And I'm okay with that because she is my most sought after Saber. She has been for as long as she's been in the game. I've been dying to get her, and unfortunately she comes at the back end of a grueling set of banners, and hopefully by the time she rolls around I will have enough courts to get her. But she's a really cool character. She's a really strong Saber, and she has some really unique skills, being able to double the hit counts, which is, I believe, the only character in the game who can do that currently. So it's a really cool, unique effect. I love her character design, and she's very powerful. Definitely one of the best Sabers in the game, and I cannot wait to get my hands on her. Moving on to the archers, first up is going to be the one that is currently in the game, and that is going to be Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh has been my arch nemesis since the game's inception, and I have been rolling on him for pretty much every banner he's been around, and I have not gotten him yet. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to get him anytime soon, because any type of paid banner I probably won't pull on, since I already have the archer I want the most in Ishtar. Maybe I'll get lucky one of these days and roll Gilgamesh, but honestly my archer class is pretty much set for what I want both now and in the future. So having said that, I did go ahead and pull out one of the archers that haven't been released yet, and note that this is only 5-star characters. I didn't include any 4-star characters. Maybe I'll make a 4-star character video in the future, but for now this is just focused on the 5-star servants. Pulling an archer out for the 5-star servants in the Japan pool, and I don't really like 2 of them, so it made the decision really easy, and that is going to be the Joan of Arc archer. And I wasn't really going to include summer characters because I think they're a little bit different, and like they're all limited, but this feels like an exclusive like summer batch, which most other games have, where there's just exclusive summer units. And I know Fate handles things a little bit differently, but I wasn't going to include the summer characters, but I needed to get a 5-star archer that I don't have, and Joan was it. So I'm gonna hope to get her. I do want to get all of the versions of her. She is a really cool character, and watching the anime definitely made me like this character a lot more than I previously did. So now I really want to get all of the versions of her that I can get. Moving on to Lancers, for the one that's currently in the game is going to be Shisho. She, like Gilgamesh, is going to be the one that has been eluding me all this time. So both of them are on the New Year's banner, which rolls around the same time as Musashi. So I might go ahead and just spend a whole bunch there trying to get some of these servants that I don't already have, and hopefully I can roll her along the way. I do have my favorite Lancer, Incarna. I finally got him. I went pretty mental on the Lancer raid up banner a few months back, and I finally got him, so I'm really happy about that. So now I just need to get Shisho and everything will be good. As for the Lancer that is not currently available in Global, that is going to be Ereshkigal. So this is another incarnation of Rin, and obviously anything that has to do with Rin in this game I need to get my hands on. And that's all I really have to say about her. I'm pulling because Rin, and she's not a bad servant either, so I'll definitely be rolling. There's not too many characters in 2019 that I really want, and she's going to be one of them, so I'll definitely be rolling pretty heavily for her. She's not quite up there as far as Ishtar goes, but I'm pretty confident when I say I'm going to roll until I get her, unless something like catastrophic happens to my courts. Moving on to the Rider class, and this is generally the class where I really don't like too many of the characters. But I had to pick some, so I picked Ozzy for the characters currently available. He's, in my opinion, the best Rider. Now, there are definitely other ones. Drake's good. Iskander's really good as well. So if I get either of those three, I would be extremely happy. I don't have a 5-star Rider, so that would be a really good addition to the team. As for the up-and-coming Riders coming to the game, I picked Achilles. For the same reason as Joan, I watched the anime and his character really impressed me, and I suddenly like him a lot. And he does have a pretty good character, and since I don't like Riders that much, this was a really easy decision to make to just try and get him onto my team. Moving on to casters, and for the characters currently available, I picked Tamamoe. Now, I have Waver, so I don't really need her, but she is a really good arts support character, and I won't really be complaining if I do get her, but she's not someone I'm going to go out of my way to get. As for the unavailable servants, I kind of was a little bit cheeky here, and obviously I picked Merlin. He's not technically out yet, even though he's probably coming in a couple weeks, but as he's not out yet, I decided to just go ahead and take him. After you get Merlin, there's really not too many other casters or characters in the game in general that you absolutely need to get. So he is going to be my most sought after servant, and he's going to be probably the newest servant coming. So I'm going to try really hard to get him, and hopefully I do get him, and then I can just kind of save up for a few handful of servants coming in the future. But yeah, Merlin is amazing. He's the best character, best support character in the game. He's really good on buster teams, so if I can get him and Tamamoe, then I have like a buster support and a quick support. Moving on to assassins, first up is going to be Jack. Jack is another character that I've been trying to get since the beginning, as she is one of the best star generators in the game. And again, most of this comes back to that there aren't really too many characters in each of the classes that I like, so it makes my decisions really easy. But Jack is one of those characters that is just really good, and the more I use her, the more I want her, and she's just a fantastic servant overall. And if Global gets the New Year banners or the paid banners for New Year's the same as Japan, then I have a pretty good chance of rolling for Jack, because I think I'm going to pull on the Assassin banner, which has a 50% chance of getting Jack or Joan of Arc. Either way, one of those is a new character for me, so I think I'm going to pull on that one, and hopefully I do get Jack, but if not, then I still get a new character. Next up, we have King Hassan, or Gramps, whatever you want to call him. He is going to be a monster assassin coming to the game, and he is another character that I'm going to be rolling pretty heavily for, so hopefully I can pick him up. And I do already have a 5-star assassin in Cleopatra, but that was kind of like a lucky YOLO pull, and I wasn't expecting to get her, so I had Hassan like booked on my 5-star assassin for a long time, and hopefully I can get him when he does roll around. Next up, for Berserkers, we have Raikou. This was really an easy decision, considering I have most of the 5-star Berserkers in the game, and she is one of the ones I don't have. But she's a fantastic unit in her own right. I did manage to pull her on my Japan account way back in the day, and I had fun using her. and now I want to go ahead and get her on my global account, which I play obviously a lot more. And then for the other Berserker, we have Mysterious Heroine X Alter. Well, I don't know what it is, but I really like the character design for all of the versions of this character, and I want them all, really. But the Berserker one is pretty cool in my opinion. You know, I like the lightsabers. And yeah, this was one of the harder ones to pick, because there are a few other Berserkers in the game that I might go for. But in the end, I decided to just go ahead with this one. So that'll lead us into the extra classes, and I combined them all into one group. And so for the global characters, I have Joan of Arc Ruler. I don't have any rulers, and I said previously I want to get all the Joan characters. So here we go, I need her. As I mentioned before, I'm pulling on the Assassin banner, so I'll have a 50% chance of getting either her or Jack. So either way, I get a new character and a unit on my list, so I'll be very happy about that regardless of the results. And then finally, we have Okita Souji Alter, and she's going to be an alter ego, and that is a new class that hasn't been introduced into global yet, but it should be coming relatively soon. And as I previously stated, everything about Okita Souji before holds true again on this character, and she has her alter version, and she looks really cool in this one. Her artwork is much better than her Saber version, and she's overall a really good character. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I know it wasn't really much of an in-depth video or anything like that, but I just wanted to show you guys the servants that I am most looking forward to in 2019 and beyond. Let me know in the comments what you guys want, what your most sought after servants are, or what you're saving up to pull for. I'm always interested to hear what you guys are thinking. As always, don't forget to check the description below for links to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. And as always, through the month of December, I will be hosting that Fate Grand Order giveaway. So go ahead and click the link below for that if you haven't already, and check out all the details for that. We still do need a few more likes to get the consolation prize in effect. So just go ahead and give it a like. It doesn't take too long, and you know, add to the prize pool for the giveaway. Maybe give yourself another chance at winning. So thanks for watching guys, and I will see you guys next time.